Peace and blessings, everybody. Pastor Troy Wynn, senior pastor of the Freedom Church, also an author, transformation coach, and just an all-around good guy. Today, I want to share something with you that is really designed for those individuals who, like myself, your life evolves around working with people, pouring into people, leading people, and really just investing yourself in the lives of people. I have a word for you that is so powerful and poignant for not just today, but this is a word that can carry you through 2022 and beyond. And you're going to thank me for this, especially those of you that just fit into the criteria that I just described. This year has been an interesting year, to say the least, especially for those of us who are connected and invested in people. And what has happened this year more than any year in times past is that the hearts of people have really been revealed in a way that is historical, to where those of us who pour into people, care for people, invest our energy and our efforts, our wisdom, our knowledge into people, have experienced this year two types of people. One type are those that appreciate you like you are the gift that God has made you to be. They recognize your value, they recognize your worth, and they thank God for you on a very serious level. But then there's another type of people that have really been exposed this year, and these are what I call the non-committals. The non-committals are interesting individuals because they love what you do. They love everything they can get out of you and from you, but they will not commit in a way that reverberates a level of respect, a level of honor, a level of appreciation, and a level of loyalty that you should be receiving based on your investment, your time, your energy, your wisdom, your effort, your concern. And this creates a relationship deficit. I want to encourage you that if you are fitting into this category of someone who pours into people, leads people, guides people, cares for people, I got some wisdom for you that's going to change your life and put some pep in your step and give you joy like you haven't had in a long time. What you have to recognize is this: sometimes the people that need it the most recognize it the least. Now, I want to say that again because that's important. Sometimes the people that need it the most recognize it the least. Now, what is it? It is what you do, what you offer, what you have created, what you have cultivated, what you give. That's the it. And it's crazy that the people who need it the most oftentimes are the ones that recognize it the least, appreciate it the least, and commit to it the least. Here's what I want you to do. And I'm sharing something with you that God literally spoke to me a few weeks ago for me to do. And I talked to God about it, and he said to me that wasn't just for you, son. That was for everybody that's in your shoes and everybody that's in similar shoes, because the world is filled with people like yourself, pastors, leaders, coaches, people who are so tied and tethered to the well-being of others that many of these people are struggling mentally and emotionally. Some are struggling spiritually because you're frustrated, you're sometimes aggravated, and sometimes you're just baffled at how people can take, but give so little in return. Here's what God said to me, and he's given me permission today to share it with those of you who fit in the category that I am describing. Here's what he said: stop over investing your time, your talent, your attention, your energy, your money and your resources, and your wisdom into non-committals. Now, man, when God said that to me, I felt like a ton of bricks have been lifted off of my shoulders, because sometimes we love people so much. Man, there are times, man, we want more for people than they want for themselves. And I know my pastors and teachers and leaders and coaches and people who are really invested in people. I know you know what I'm talking about. And it hurts in a way that we can't describe sometimes, when we want something more for somebody than they want from themselves or for themselves. And God said to me, stop over-investing your time, your talent, your attention, your energy, your money, and your wisdom into non-committals. I said to God, okay, I hear you. What do you want me to do going forward? And God said to me, going forward, son, I want you to focus on the serious, not the curious. Woo. Man, somebody better holler, shout, and give an offering. Did somebody hear what I just said? Focus on the serious, not the curious. In other words, pour, and I mean pour your all into the serious. You say, well, Pastor, what am I supposed to do about the curious? What am I supposed to do about the curious non-committals? Here's what you do about the curious and the non-committals. You pray for them, but you pour into the serious. It is the same thing that Jesus Christ did when he walked this planet. He poured into the serious. The Sadducees and the Pharisees, they were the non-committals. They were not interested in being his disciples. So what did Jesus do? He prayed for them. He kept it moving. He didn't overinvest himself into vessels that had no interest in the contents that God had placed in his being. And many of you need this word today so that in 2022, you can get your joy back, get your peace back, get that love back that you used to have for the thing that God called you to do. And some of you lost it because of the albatross that is around your neck. And it's called non-committal people who always want what you have, but they're not willing to commit in a way that says they want to be a part and a partner of the ministry, the gifts, the talent, the assignment that God has on your life. I need you to hear me tell you this today. It's okay. It's okay to let go, because you don't have anything anyway. Woo! Let me say it again, because I know you love people like I love people, and it's hard out here sometimes. But God said it's okay to let go, because honestly, you don't have anything anyway. What you have is a leech, not a peach. I gotta go. Can I say that one more time? What you have is a leech, not a peach. And many of us are guilty, because I've been guilty in times past, of trying to turn a leech into a peach. I need you to know this as I get ready to close today, that you don't have the power, the anointing, gift, or the talent to ever turn a leech into a peach. Only God can do that. That's why it's important and imperative that you give those leeches to God, so that God can do what only God can do, and so that you can pour and lead and invest in the serious and not be bogged down and burdened with the curious. In this season and in 2022, stop over investing into the non-committals and watch your life prosper and multiply. Watch the work that you're doing take a quantum leap. Why? Because all of your seeds will be planted in good soil, good ground that desires to reproduce a bountiful harvest. This is Pastor Troy Wynn Sr., pastor, author, transformation coach, sharing with you a word that God had shared with me personally for my life. And then today he said that I could share it with others. Let me know if it blessed you, and feel free to share it. Have a great day.